and welcome to the Great White North. Well, maybe we're not white, but anyway, we had a very unfortunate incident today. My problem child, yes, the pressure washer again. So I'm pressure washing the house and the deck, getting ready to restain our deck, and get the pressure washer out. And I take immaculate care of this thing, right? I run the gas out of it every fall. I even drain out and clean out the fuel bowl and the carburetor, cover it up, keep it inside a climate-controlled garage. I winterize the pump come in the wintertime. All that stuff. Now today, I'm out pressure washing, and it starts surging, and I thought, oh, it must be running out of gas, but I was in a very inconvenient place to stop. So I kept going. And it kept surging, again, like it was running out of gas, and then it dies. Okay. I release the pressure in the hose, and I go down the steps, and I open up the gas tank, and oh hell, it's still got like a quarter tank of gas. And I go to pull on it, and it wouldn't move. And I thought, well, that's odd. So I released the pressure in the hose, or made sure it was released, and it was. Tried to pull on it, still wouldn't freaking move. Take the spark plug out, look in there. I couldn't see anything. Spark plug looked okay. And then with the spark plug out, tried to pull it, and it still wouldn't turn over. That was when I noticed the oil leak. So the oil had been leaking, and obviously it ran dry, and the engine seized. I swear to God, I've only used this pressure washer a handful of times. I bet you less than 10 times since I've owned it. This would be I can't remember, third or fourth year I've had it. The first year was my dumb fault. You can go back and watch the other pressure washer video. I think I didn't winterize the pump or something, and the water froze and the pump broke. So I bought another one, same brand, same model, everything. And I used it that one time. Several months later, I go out to use it again. It wouldn't start. Turns out I had to clean out the carburetor. So, that shit was getting, excuse my language, stuff was getting real old. So I really had to baby this thing by making sure there was no gas in it if it was going to be stored for a period of time like less than a month, or more than a month, I mean. And now this. So we're going to go out and buy another pressure washer. And if I buy another Craftsman, and it may not be all Craftsman's fault since this engine is a Honda, but if I buy something like this again, you all have permission to kick me. All right, let's go shopping. All right, don't kick me too hard. So I'm at Lowe's, and I was looking at pressure washers. Obviously, they had Craftsman, they had some other brand that I'd never heard of. It's probably some type of professional thing for like $700, and this was $400, but it's on sale to $3 something. I can't remember, but anyway, my point being that let me flip you around. 208cc engine with low oil shutdown. So that was why I decided to go with this one. One, it was a lot cheaper, and I know if it doesn't last, then is it really cheaper? Probably not. But the fact that at least if it works like they say it will, if it goes out on oil again, at least I'm not going to freaking ruin it, right? So it was Simpson. 650. Here's one for $579, or you can go electric, which I really don't care for electric, but at least you don't have to worry about oil, I suppose. Those were, but that was $350, $250 for that one. So this was normally $459, on sale for $399, so about $60 off. So I'm gonna take my chances, and like I said, if this craps out on me and I continue to have problems with it, I think I'm going to write Craftsman. But I'm definitely going to review this thing. We'll see how it lasts over the next year or so. And I'm going to pray to God it's not a Honda engine. I'm hoping it's something different. I tried to look to see what it kind of engine. Doesn't say what kind of engine it is, so I'm hoping that maybe it's a Kohler or something like that, but we'll see when I get it home. If your name is Mike or Kurt or Mark or any of those other ones, or if you belong to the Northern Star Mustang Club, no kicking allowed. So like I said, I don't think this is a Honda engine. I think it's a Kohler. I haven't been able to find yet. Of course, I haven't really looked real hard, but I haven't found anywhere that says what type of engine it is. So if you know offhand, go ahead and comment below. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep searching for what this engine is. Now, as far as, there's a couple things I do like that the other one didn't have. The other pressure washer, that GCV 200, 400, I don't know, whatever it was. The only thing it had was a shutoff. So you turn it off, you turn it on, everything else was automatic. This one has a fuel shutoff and a choke. The other one did not have a choke. It was automatic, like I said. So, so far, I like this. I've used it on probably 3/4 of the house. I used it to completely pressure wash my deck. It is, I think, 200 psi less than the other one. I think the other one was a 3600, but it's relatively close. I think the gallons per minute's pretty close to about the same as well. Yeah, so so far I like it. Of course, it's new. It was easy to start. The other thing I really like is where they put the pump. The other one that we blew up had the pump way down at the bottom. So to connect it was hard because you had the ground right there. You almost had to tilt the pressure washer up so you could get your hand under it. And then you couldn't move it because every time you tilted it back to move it, you would be dragging the freaking fittings into the ground. So now, with that being said, this one you have to, well, at least right now anyway, with this current one, you have to shut it off if you're going to move it. There was 2 times where I tried to move it once I got to the full length of the hose, and I couldn't go any further. I went back to move the pressure washer and it died. So I just started shutting it off every time I had to move it. So that's kind of a pain, but not a big deal. As long as everything else works like it's supposed to, and I don't have to baby this thing like I did the other one, that'll be a win in my book. So I'm going to give this 4 stars right now. In a year, I will upgrade that rating and see if I still like it or not, because the other one I had problems just after a few months, and definitely within a year. I think I had, let's see, the first problem I had with it was the pump, which was my fault. Then after I got it started or going again, bought a new one. Within a month or 2, it wouldn't start because of the carburetor. And then within a year, it was the same thing. So I had to, anyway, to make a long story short, this one will upgrade in a year. Hopefully it'll be better. I'm thinking it will be. At least that's my hope. All right, so I hope you liked that video. Please smash that like and subscribe with whatever you have handy, even if you did not like the video. I'd really appreciate it. Share it with anybody, especially if you think they might be interested. Maybe they're in the market for a pressure washer. Maybe they should go back and look at my other pressure washer videos just in case they want to buy a used one. Yeah, so I'll shut up. We'll keep this video as short as possible. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next video.